ओंटारियो ਦੇ ਕੋਰੋਨਾ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਵੰਡ ਟਾਸਕ ਫੋਰਸ ਦੇ ਮੁਖੀ ਜਨਰਲ ਰਿਕ ਹਿਲੀਅਰ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸ ओंटारियो ਅੰਦਰ ਟੀਕਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਵੰਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਜਨਰਲ ਰਿਕ ਹਿਲੀਅਰ ਨੇ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ 21 ਜਨਵਰੀ 2021 ਤੱਕ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ, ਪੀਲ ਰੀਜਨ ਤੇ ਯਾਰਕ ਰੀਜਨ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵਸਨੀਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਸੈਂਟਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਰਕਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਕੇ ਲਗਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਟੀਚਾ ਮਿਥਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ।
And to people who could be watching this, just make a few comments about where we are in the vaccination rollout now. In the task force mission to roll out an efficient vaccination program to the people of Ontario that is fair, so that the people who are eligible for that vaccine can make a decision as to whether or not they want to receive it based on the good knowledge that they have of it. Here's where we are at this moment. We have vaccinated in the province of Ontario more than 50,000 people who wanted to receive that vaccine. More than 50,000 people have been vaccinated using almost exclusively the Pfizer vaccine. Because of that, from the first 95,000 Pfizer vaccines that we received, we have less than 35,000 sitting in the freezers. We held on to many of those 35,000 because we wanted to ensure, as we said from the start, that we would have a second dose available when day 21 started rolling around, and we did not want to be caught out because we weren't sure of the supply. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're using those doses right now to start today, because it is today that people in larger numbers are coming back for the second dose, and we're using those doses that we held back because we did not have any other. And I know we have a shipment coming in this week, probably tonight, tomorrow, but we don't have it to use today, and we're glad that we held some of those vaccines back. 50,000 plus vaccinated, and now people are coming back in numbers for their second dose. We've ramped up our flow through at the vaccination sites in 19 different locations, and we are heading to that. And we are now doing 10,000 vaccinations a day plus. And so at that rate, the Pfizer vaccines that we still have in the deep freeze that we were holding back for the second dose, just in case, we will exhaust those by the end of this weekend. We will be out of all the initial shipments of Pfizer by the end of this weekend. And we will use the shipment that is going to arrive, like I say, either tonight or tomorrow, 47,000 doses of Pfizer, and we will use that as quickly as we possibly can on 10,000 vaccinations a day, and by end of next week, we will be out of that shipment also. We still do not know when the shipment that was predicted for next week of Pfizer vaccines will arrive. And so we will be out of the initial ones by the end of this weekend, and by end of next week, we will be out of the shipment that is going to arrive in this next several days here. We at the same time have launched and taken the challenge from the Premier to complete all the long-term care homes in the 4 regions of Toronto, Peel, York, Windsor and Essex, and look after not only the healthcare workers that we have been trying to vaccinate during the past weeks here, but also using the Moderna arrival to be able to go into those long-term care homes and vaccinate the residents who are there. And they're the ones who have been most vulnerable, most fragile, and we have launched on doing that. In the 4 regions, we have 161 long-term care homes. We need a total of about 55,000 doses of Moderna and Pfizer to do all of the people in there with their first shot.